Hello and welcome to another Incumate's animation practice. Today we're doing another fire effects animation thing. I'm Noah. I'm a 2D animator and artist. And yeah, let's be going through just a little practice with fire effects. Today's going to be a little different, perhaps a little longer, so feel free to stick in for the ride. It should be fun by the time we get to it. Alright, so today we're just going to do something a little bit more difficult. We're going to have two elements like the ones before, but one of them is going to be a character and the other one's going to be our actual flame. And we actually have a timesheet for this. So at the very top we have our time, just 5 seconds or 120 frames of animation we need to do. And then we have our two elements. So our character is going to be on A. We're going to have a frame on 1. It's going to hold all the way till frame 13 for our second drawing. We go all the way to 19 for our third drawing. And then that's going to hold all the way to frame 97 for the fourth drawing, and then go back to the first drawing on same 105. Then for our fire, we have, it's going to be on 2, so that means it's going to be drawing on 1 frame, held for second frame, new drawing on the next frame. So 1, 2, new drawing, 1, 2, new drawing, and so on and so forth. So it's not going to start until the 19th frame. It's going to go all the way down until frame 26, and that's why we change the timing to where it's going to be held for 1, 2, 3 frames, new drawing. So it's going to be on 3s. And that's going to go all the way to the very end until we have a cleared frame or there's nothing on it on frame 89. Then I'm going to hold that frame until the very end. And this just means we're not using any of this. So yeah, that's our timing sheet. All right. So this is what my timeline looks like. Yours may look a little different if you're using a different program. I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I personally just like the ease of it. Yes, there are some things that take a little getting used to, like having your layers and folders. But yeah, as a whole, I enjoy it. It's a pretty smooth experience for me. I just love the drawing already. So A1, that's our character. So this is all the character frames. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4. This says 5, but it's going to be back to 1. It's going to be the same as this one. And this top one, that's our flame animation. So it has it already timed out to our timing sheet back here. So without further ado, let's do our character first. So it's not to be crazy, just be a silly little character. And just draw a little circle dude. No, why's my eraser so big? Yeah, shorten that a little bit. Yeah, you can do your own character. You can pause the video right now and just draw whatever character you want. It could be intricate, detailed, whatever. I'm just going for something simple just to illustrate what's going on. So we know that the fire is going to come here. This is where it first comes on frame 19. So maybe he sees something in the distance. He's kind of like, oh wait, what? So we get a little more surprise looked on him. So now we're actually on the frame where it's going to get hit by the fire. Let's make it a little bit more dramatic. Again, doesn't have to be anything too crazy, just go for more of the pose that you want. So what I did there, I just went to my first frame, because according to our timesheet, it just repeats that frame here for frame 5. So I just copied and pasted it like that. Now I kind of want it coming up, going back to normal. There we go. Again, really super simple. The character right now for me, it's not necessarily the focus. I just kind of want to more focus on the flame part. But I forgot, we should probably add some color too. That'll be nice. Help them stand out a little bit. I think we'll do just a blue, simple blue. Move on to the flames. Oh, but before we do that, almost forgot one last important detail. Just want to make sure you name this correct, because if we're working in actual production, the way you want them to know is exactly what goes where. So this is A1. Next is A2 and so on until we get them all. Yeah, there you go. What that does, it just allows, if this was to go to an in-between person, or say like for colors, a final line art artist, they can read and know which element is which on which layer, especially when working on digital productions. So just a interesting way and succinct way to help with the animation production. Alright, I will turn the capacity way down. We can see what we're doing for this next part. So, as always, I like knowing, I kind of like blocking them out. So we'll do just like simple shapes. So maybe it starts here, the fire. Then it gets bigger. And even bigger. And super big. Like that, maybe. Again, it's really rough shapes. So that's, I'm not going into too much detail. I'm just trying to get the feeling right. And maybe which is this crest on this frame, the bigness of it. And parts of it breaks off at this part. And just being very loose and light with it, just capturing Most of the time on most of that ceiling. Vote. Is that it? Yeah, let me try that. So that's almost it. Anyway, there's some kind of alternating. So, if the last one was curved this way, I want to make it curve the opposite way now. So it'll make it look cooler. Good. And feel free to just experiment with the kind of shapes you're choosing. Again, when we go and actually finalize the shape, don't be afraid to have fun with it. But horse flame's tripping up. I forgot to set the ground line. That seems fixed. At this point, kind of letting the flame kind of fizzle out, kind of a bit. So maybe this guy got thrown like a firebomb or something. It's kind of fun thing. We kind of get to tell the story, what happened here. So this last part, Braun 3, so I really just want to drag it out. It's a slower frame rate. So having stuff goes a lot slower. Oh, that looks cool. I'm already liking that. A lot. Right now, we go in, start finalizing our shapes. I know it's a lot of drawing. That's part of drawing animation sometimes. It's just gotta do that work, you know. So hang in there. It's gonna look amazing when we're done. You're doing so good. About halfway there. Just a few more drawings to go. Alright, we're on to the ones that are on 3s. each drawing is going to be held for 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a new drawing. So, home stretch. Almost there. Alright, let's bring back in our character. And we'll make him full up speed. Kind of see how it looks, but yeah, this is looking pretty good. Alright, so similarly how we done in the past. Just gonna start coloring our flames. Alright, that's all of this, and it's the fun part to relax. You know, it's been a longer one, but just we powered through it. Get a really cool animation. That's how we're done. Alright, so with full context, and then we got everything. Nice. One last final step, just like how we have the A asset, which is our character. We need to now do the B asset, which is the flight. So let's mark that out real quick.
Alright, and that is a wrap. Good job. That was a lot. We did a timing sheet, we did our character, we did our rough, we did our final flame, and now look at this. We got this awesome animation. Thanks for joining me. If you like seeing this kind of content and all the other stuff we do on our Inkmates channel, feel free to give us a subscribe and like the video. Anyway, till next time, bye.